matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Texas Tech's offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Ayers. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his man down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit, too. We got to hold on to that thing.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Baylor's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Here's the pressure. Working that left side. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Bears are rolling down the field. The sure hands, it's Harvin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Finds a little space. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Ayers. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Dobbs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. Open space at the 25. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
It's complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It's as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Ayers. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! Fit it in the window for the score.
Every time we... defenses before they play this guy. They all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Harvin. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. The question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
But you got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting...
There he goes! You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. Finds a man by himself. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run from the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good. Little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. quick strike complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll toss it to the left. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Ayers. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The quick out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Handoff to the single back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Ayers. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Let them scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down to have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Harvin. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
On target. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going for the big play. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Ayers. Got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Dykes. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Callaway. Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
He now has 53 yards rushing for this game and on his way to 1,400 for the year. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Baylor! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Ayers. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us out.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Grabbed in the middle. It's Callaway. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Callaway. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got a man. It's Sims. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
With the catch, it's Upshaw. Snowed under by the defense.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line and brings up 4th down. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Got the first down and more. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. catch in the middle. It's Upshaw. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They just keep firing. Finds the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now they'll still...
Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Upshaw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Harvin. And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the single back. Makes it past the marker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Finds his target down the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Ayers. Gets it to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lay. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. That's reeled in. It's Sims. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 5 on that last one now, 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curler.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Upshaw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Harvin. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bears! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got enough for the 1st. At the 45 on its way. He now has 108 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Punts it out of the air.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Looking for space. It's Lay. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Ayers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. One final play before the end of the quarter. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's got his man across the middle. Turning up on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Wants to fire on second down. Tosses it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They've got the play bottled up, fumble, it's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
You've got... better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
To the air, it's Ayers. Under fire. Right on the money. Touchdown, Red Raider. A great catch and run for 6. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bears send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. It's complete. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Ayers. Working the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Red Raiders are threatening on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Punt is on its way. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Still running at the 40. Lots of running room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long when he's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 10 over Georgia. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And these linebackers are flying around, and and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right?
Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. It said they remember how you finished, and to get a late-season victory like this one behind that passing attack, and they finish it off, it is one to be proud of.
And it's been tried and true all season long for this team. Big reason why they came into this one ranked higher. They've got the quarterback, and they've got the studs outside, David, to light up the scoreboard.
Yeah, and I think this is the first step as we continue to see this team go on to the next step. Get into the conference championship play. Get into the playoff. This team could do some damage with this passing attack.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Ayers. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated in certain...